Hi, and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. Tiny was just here. You just missed her. She's not going to come back. She's the worst dog in the world. So, good morning. It is Sunday here, and so let's get ready. I have put on my sunscreen, the new one that Biosense. It's really glowy after it gets done with your face, so that's nice. I'm going to use a glowy foundation product. So let's use the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Putty Primer again. Someone asked me how I liked this, and I liked it pretty good that day. I used it in conjunction with the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It foundation, and it did really well. I have since mixed that Physicians Formula foundation with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, and that because I needed to lighten up the Physicians Formula. That worked really well as well. So far so good on the Physicians Formula products. I can say that the Physicians Formula spray it's very heavily scented, and so it smells great if you like that scent. This is also scented. Not as heavily as the spray, but I like the spray as well. So putty primer, going well, darling. And the face product I want to use today is new. This is the Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint in 110 Fair to Light. This is, I think, just a tinted moisturizer kind of thing. I don't know. Let's find out. Do we want to, like, with our fingers? I never do this. I don't want to with my fingers. I've changed my mind. There's a reason why I don't do this. Let me find a brush real quick. Come here, Real Techniques squatty thing. Let's see if it'll work on you. It's real peachy looking for my skin tone. So let's see if a brush will get this buffed in real quick. I'm not expecting a lot of coverage out of it because it is a tinted moisturizer product, but I'd like a little bit of evening out of skin discoloration, like my redness, and I'd like some of my freckles to go away. This smells too. Jeez, everybody's putting fragrance in. What's going on with that? Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to go over with my sponge just to even out this, and then I'll probably go in with my powder with a little more coverage, but it's glowy. It did even out some stuff, so that's nice. I just want to make sure that I don't have any brush strokes or excess product hiding anywhere, so we'll just tap it with a wet sponge. Okay. Forgive me again, it's later in the day, so there is light coming in from the window. It looks nice. It's not covering all the things, but yesterday I used the NYX Total Cover Drops. This would be a good combo. They're both liquidy, and I think that would be a pretty nice combo. So we'll keep trying the Milani Pure Glow. It's pretty. It's really pretty. Okay, cool. Cool. Who's trying to get more coverage? You can't. There's not coverage. It's okay. All right, before we do that, let's do some under eye concealer. I want to try the Marc Jacobs one more time for us together. I have no color corrector on. I used her yesterday, and it went pretty well. So, but I also cried yesterday. You know, we thought it would be over with 2021. It's not. The crying still happens. It's fine, I'm fine, but you know, just other people's suffering causes me suffering. So I'm tapping it in with the bottom of that Real Techniques To Go little mini travel brushy thing that I got because Emily Noel told me to. And she was right. This is a good little brush. It's a good little 2-in-1. I like Real Techniques brushes anyway, but they fit, it fits together. It's really cute. But there's the coverage of the Marc Jacobs. Not bad, right? Not bad. Okay, let me do my eyelids. We'll use Revlon Candid Concealer and 005 Fair. I don't know what I'm going to do for my eye look today. I got a couple of things that came in from my Boxy add-on. Got 2 new palettes there. I don't know if I want to use one of them today or not. I'm not really doing, obviously, a super flawless look with this base, but so I might not do something too elaborate, but let's find out what we got. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. All right, let's use the, should we use the Velvetizer again? Or should we use the lavender powder from Fenty? Let's use the lavender powder from Fenty. Okay, because my subscribers are geniuses, so the little extra thing, I thought it was an extra sifter in the box. It's not. It's a stopper for the sifter so that it doesn't keep sifting if you want to like travel or whatever, so that you don't get product everywhere. Y'all are geniuses. I am not. I did not know that. Like, why would you need an extra sifter? You don't, Dingleberry. You muppet. You muppet. So I was watching a TikTok and a guy called his significant other a donut. And I thought that was really cute. If you're going to insult me, pick a pink frosted sprinkled food. I think that's great. New rule in this house. Okay, that's pretty. Let's see how that wears with the Marc Jacobs and the Fenty today. This powder is just stunningly beautiful. I love it. Okay, have you tried her powder foundation? I have not, but I am interested because, you know, coverage. All right, let's use, let's use the Makeup Revolution Powder Foundation P1. And I'm going to use the Pat McGrath little Buffy thing that I kind of use for, I use it for extra coverage. So let's extra coverage today because we have hardly any with the Milani Glow. Let's pick some up with the powder and do that. This powder looks really nice on. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody review it, and I don't know how old it is, but this is the Conceal and Define Powder Foundation from Makeup Revolution, and I've had it for quite a while, and it does a decent job of covering. See? Not bad, right? Not bad. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, let's use the All-Star palette from Physicians Formula for blush and bronzer. Can't use it for highlight because these mugs, well, maybe we'll try the dark highlight. Made me so mad. This is the one that made me really angry. Also, I'll tell you a quick story about this one. Because I lost it So Mr. Mugwump and I will use the regular bronzer here. So he has the luxurious job of taking out the trash and the recycling from our home. And he does that every week. And he's amazing. And I'm usually not around because when he does it, I'm usually already at work. So I'm downstairs in my office. I do not observe the process. So he does that, on Thursdays or whatever. And then I think it must have been on a Friday where I was looking for this palette because I was using the Whaley Hung palette for quite a while in several videos, and I wanted to go back to using this palette for a minute because I think it's back in stock on Ulta. And I couldn't find it, and I kept looking. So I asked him, and he came in here and helped me look. We could not find it anywhere. And eventually, we came to the conclusion that it must have been thrown away. That somehow it accidentally, either got knocked into the trash can. But we couldn't. I mean, he would never have like picked it up and thrown it away because this has weight to it. It's not like it would be empty cardboard or something, So it was like he couldn't possibly have thrown it away. So, but then if it had gotten into the trash can, he doesn't like check the trash can. Anyway, it was a whole thing. Turns out, no. Turns out we both knew somewhere in our subconscious that we had set this in another room of our home on purpose because the smell of this one was so strong that I needed it to kind of dissipate a bit. But literally both of us did this. It was not one or the other. And we both completely forgot that that's what we did with this. We were in here searching for it. No, it was just sitting real cute in another room of the house that we didn't find for a couple of days. But I was like, man, how am I going to stop things from getting thrown away if we don't? No, both of us, grown ass adults, did a thing fully conscious, and both of us completely forgot that it happened. That's getting old, kids. That's what middle age does to you. I could not make that up. Really embarrassing. Good thing no one knows about it. I Swanee. Woo. Welcome to it. All right, so my under eyes are looking pretty horrendous, but we're going to buff them out one more time, so hang on. I know I look old lady. I am an old lady. So I used the blush, the bronzer, and that deceptive highlight in the All Stars palette from Physicians Formula. It is deceptive because when you first receive it, it looks silver white gorgeous. That is an overspray. By the way, the overspray gets everywhere. So when you go to use it for the first time, you get this beautiful silver, stunning white highlight, icy and beautiful. Perfect for someone with my skin tone. And then underneath is a golden highlight that looks almost identical to the one beneath it in the palette. But I can still make it work. Again, ignore the under eyes. We're going to work on that in a second. It is disappointing when companies do oversprays because it is not, clear what you're purchasing unless you see, somebody do a review like mine. Unless you see that, you would have no idea, like me. Like I bought it thinking I was going to get that white highlight, and I did not. All right, let's work on the under eyes because they look horrendous. And then we'll spray. All right. So the creasing is the thing under my eyes, but that's typical. Typically, once I get it buffed out one good time, it stays that way. So let's set. We'll use the Fix Plus in Balance. That smells so good. Oh, by the way, I am almost out of it, but I have a backlog of Bath & Body Works hand soaps that, you know, I use in the bathrooms in my home, but also in my kitchen, things like that. So I have a stash, and they can be out of season when I use them, or they can be older when I, you know, it's like I just grab the next one and do that thing. Well, the one that I have in my bathroom upstairs is white tea and sage. It smells so good. It smells so good. I don't think I've ever had that one before. I don't know why I grabbed it this time or the last time, but I want everything to smell like that. So I'm like, is there a candle? Is there any body care? Like, it smells so good. I sniff my hands afterwards. You know how it is. And downstairs in my kitchen currently is a marshmallow pumpkin latte, which obviously is a fall scent, but it's my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works. If you don't know, I'm a Bath & Body Works person, and I've got a few videos up on my channel. Probably the most popular one is my entire collection. It was done last year, and it I show you all the things I have, and I bemoan in that video, I bemoan the fact that I was almost out of the marshmallow pumpkin latte that I had from like 2 years ago. It came back, I got more, and I'm currently using that slam up. But I got the soaps this year. I don't know if this was the first year that they had them, but I got those this year, and I love that. It's in my kitchen, and I have a backup of it ready to go in my kitchen as well. So anyway, Bath Body Works soap moment. All right, so there's my base. I think it looks actually quite good. My under eyes look a little shady, but we'll work on them if we need to. Just kind of tap them out. I don't know. I mean, the powder and the concealer have to work together, and this may not work together. The Fenty Lavender and the Marc Jacobs may not go well together. You got to kind of try all the computations and permutations that you can to see whether or not you can find the right one. So here are the two new palettes that I got in my Boxy add-ons that came yesterday. This is the Zoeva Opulence palette. Number one, the packaging is everything. This is my aesthetic in the world. This is what I want everything to look like. Shout out to my sister for some new pillows because they look just like that. This is the palette. It is all shimmery except for that matte burgundy in the middle there. Everything else is shimmer. And then I also picked up, I think this was like $6 or $4. Sorry, I'm so itchy. This is the Teddy Boy Butter London palette. It's there's 9 eyeshadows in this bad boy. Real cool tone, real pretty, right? So pretty. I swatched that one. That's my swatch. So let's do like a taupey eye. Let's use this. Let's use this today. I don't want to go for like crazy today. I'm just gonna go downstairs and, you know, putz around my house. Lord, take the wheel of this right here. Oh, I'm like itching off the makeup. What is happening right there? Oh, okay. There's a kind of a matte cream shade in this. Oh, yeah. We'll take it. Do I have any other bundle? I do. I have a BoxyCharm palette that they did with BoxyCharm a while ago. You know, that long one that it's pretty. Like the design of the palette's really pretty. The shades are okay. They're not great. But it'll come up in my palette parade, let me tell you. We're using every single eyeshadow palette this year to see whether or not we like it. I declared 2 this past week. I'm so excited about that. And yeah, we gotta love the palette in order to keep the palette. Or like be dying to use it again. Someone suggested maybe you take Sundays off and then you can use the palette again. I know, and I might do a week where like, I might just do a week where I get to reuse the palettes that I want to use again. I don't know, we'll see. There's a part of me that's like, is there a bristle going awry here? What's going on? There's a part of me that is sad when I have a palette that I really love and I want to use it again, but you know, I'm trying to use all new palettes every single day. But then there's a part of me that's like, nope, this is what we signed up for. Let's do this. And it's not that it's bad. Like, I love using new stuff, or I love trying my stuff and digging it out and that kind of thing. So it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just, I get where I like really want to use something. And anyway, all right, I'm going to use a shimmer on the outside here. This is this darker shade here, and then we'll use the one in the center on the other part of the lid, on the inner part of the lid. This seems like it's going to be just a real basic cool tone, but I like that. Y'all know how I feel about my cool tones. I'm a fan. And just, this is the Sony G Worker 3, and I put the middle shade on one side and the outer corner shade on the other side, and then all I do is flip it to blend. Cause I'm lazy. All right, that's pretty. I'm gonna keep, I've used this matte cool tone, kind of gray brown in the crease. I'm gonna get some more of that and just keep and buff this stuff together. It's just gonna be a real quick, simple eye. This has blues and like kind of slate grays and stuff in it, so that would make a real pretty eye in this palette too, if you didn't want to be kind of taupey neutral. My heart is with cool tones. It is, I'm not a warm tone girl at heart. My house is painted in cool tone colors. If you gave me a choice, 9 times out of 10, the color I would choose of whatever it is would be a cool tone. It brings me peace. I don't know how else to describe it. Take a teeny tiny brush and roll it in that middle shade and get right in the inner corner, because I can't quite reach that with my brushes. I'm going to take my inner corner and use this real bright white. Oh wow, that's very bright. Wow, that would make a really pretty lid shade too. So I can say for this one, it had everything I needed. If I wanted to line, I've got, and maybe we'll do that. We'll line a little bit today. But this actually turned out to be a nice little palette, because it's kind of got enough to go with. I don't know, do I want to use a shimmer shade? Let's line with the shimmer shade. Let me get a mirror. Let me get a mirror for this part. I like Butter London as a brand. I have several nail polishes from them, a few lip products. I don't know. Oh, I have cream cheek products from them. They're nice. Yeah. That's just simple, easy eye. I like that. That's nice, y'all. Right? That's nice. I think this, I mean, this is Boxy add-ons. I've seen it there before, so more than just one time. So if it comes back, I believe it was either $6 or $4. If you like cool tone shadows and want a palette that it's pretty, I mean, it's just easy. This is not complicated. This is not difficult. They don't take but a second to blend. They look really nice on the eyes. Like there you go. Get that. That's nice. Cool. Cool. All right, let's do lashes and lips, and then we'll be good for today. Just a simple Sunday. What are y'all doing today? When you're like at the house and you get to relax and do whatever you want, what do you do? Like if you had no responsibilities or obligations and you're at your house, what would you do? I'm gonna read. Maybe watch some TV, but likely read. What do you do? Well, that's after I've put on makeup, because I'm always going to choose makeup first. But like, if I put on my makeup. And yes, I put on makeup to sit at home and read. But this is like my me time. And since starting my channel, it's my me and you time, which I enjoy. I like that very much. Okay, I'm going to use, just keep swimming, just keep priming. It's no good with it sitting on your vanity if you don't ever use it. So we're using the Marc Jacobs primer. Because we have it, we might as well use it. We're right. My face smells like vacation with that Physicians Formula and stuff. Smelly vacation. All right, let's go ahead. We'll just use the Marc Jacobs again. We'll use the actual Velvet Noir mascara. Y'all, I was looking in the mirror really close the other day at like near the end of the day. I was about to wash my makeup off and I had missed a lash with the primer. Like I, put on the mascara over top of the primer, but a lash had not gotten mascaraed. So it was like sitting there just flash color looking crazy. I'd worn that all day. It's okay. I don't go anywhere, so nobody saw it, but it was funny to me. That looks nice. That looks nice. I think I want a little bit on the lower lash line. Do not flip out. Don't freak out. But I think I'm going to use one of my little pencils. This is a thing I really like to do. If I feel just a little something on the lower lash line, like if my under eyes ain't looking so fresh or whatever it is, I will take a jumbo eye pencil crayon. It could be any brand. Jesus, take the wheel. And just run it on, not in my waterline, but on the actual lower lash line. See, and smudge it with my ring finger. It's just enough. Like it's not difficult to do. It's just enough color, and I have a lot of colors to be a little something. It could be matte or it could be shimmery, doesn't matter. At this point, you don't really see that it's matte or shimmery. It's not that. It's just a little something. This is the jumbo eye pencil from NYX in Iced Mocha. But I've got a whole container of them and I get a lot in boxes and stuff, like the little eyeshadow crayons or whatever. I just save them for this purpose. I don't typically use eyeshadow crayons on my lid. I have primers and I want to use eyeshadow, but I will use them for this purpose. So I've got all manner of shades and warm tone shades and cool tone shades and some really fun colors. Like I've got like lime green and baby blue and like electric blue. I've got all these things. And so if I feel a little froggy, I can use a color, but that is the quickest way that I get just a slight bit of color, so that it's something, but it's not a whole lot. Like it's just a little bit. Okay, there that is. Let's do lips. Let's use Ulta lip liner in Flesh. I can't talk while I do that. It's just a real light. You can hardly see it. That's the point. Because it's a real light flesh tone, kind of peachier than the Jordana Easy Liner in Rock and Rose, but it works really well too. And then let's do this is the hardest part of the day. Maybe I should start by choosing my lip color and then I know what I'm going to use, right? Like, is that a thing we can do next time? Help me remember. Let's do, what's over here? Is this too brownie? I don't know. This is ColourPop Just a Tint in Cherry Pickin'. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, it's a little bit darker than I thought. That's okay. These are nice. They smell nice. They feel nice. work? These are pretty nice. I have like 2 or 3 of them, I think. Oh, by the way, I got I think it's called the Wild Thing collection. That new one that just came out from ColourPop that's like darker browns, and I got the whole collection. I wanted every single thing. And they were running like a 25 or 30% off sale, and the whole collection was like that much. So it's like $40-something, I think. Yeah, I got it. I am disturbed with my under eyes. Can I do something else? Let's pick up a little bit of Pat, and let's see if she can't help kind of buff this out just a smidge, because it's just not, it ain't doing it for me. Come on, Mother Pat. Help a girl out here. There, I think that is better. This under eye powder is $30 for this little tiny thing. Cheap packaging, doesn't, but it performs really well. I love it. Okay, there it is. What do we think? Here, ouch. This hair today, kids, I can't even with this hair today. Like, don't come for me with this hair. It's just, I told you yesterday I'd do it, and we did it, but it just, I'll have to fix it. I wear this daggone horn all day long if I have to. That's cute, right? Just a quick little cool tone. Eye look, straightforward. I like the Milani Glow thing. That's nice. Nice. All right, cool. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. That would really help out my channel. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, because we do get ready with music like this like all the time. So come hang out with us. We have a lot of fun here. Have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll have a great rest of your day. Bye.